Biggie. 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 All right, what's up, everybody? We got a prize from Trev, the shipping guru. What up, GT? Luis Ramirez. What up, guys? It's been cold as shit. I don't know, man. I ain't been feeling it. I got some tape. I don't know where I put my. I went to the post office, got some new envelopes and stickers. So getting ready. I got 2 prizes to send out. Comic, something, and Ryan. So I went by my LCS, checked them out. I got some pretty cool shit. So take a little gander. Y'all hear me okay? I always feel like y'all can't hear me. All right, let's start with the ASM. We got the ASM, the new one, 42. Pretty sweet. We got the Secret Wars 1. I've never had this book, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then to my surprise, I got the foil. I've seen this before, but never thought I'd get one. And then even more surprisingly than that, they had a 1 per on the new comic book day shelf. It's still in poly, Kid Venom Origins #1, 1 per variant. And I was like, hell yeah. So not a bad new comic book day haul. All right, so we're going to open up the Trev shipping guru. Now I have yeah, Melody.
Steak you want?
Huh?
You gotta
It's Old Wolf. Old Wolf's been watching my channel, helping with the watch hours. It got up to 46 and then it went down to 35. So it's kind of teetering now. And not because of anything you guys done. You guys have helped a lot. But I need to think what I'm gonna have to do is do a auction pop-up shop on my channel. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do pop-up shops. So yeah, I like that foil, and I know you're trying, man. You're doing really good, bro. I appreciate everybody that tries. There's another guy that's trying too. I forget his name, but it's like it's one of LCS's guys. Yeah, that 1 per's pretty cool. Now I got 2 1 pers. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's open up this Trevor prize. What up, Brian Riley? Big dog. I might actually tape up the books I'm sending you. I got the envelopes today, so we're getting closer to shipping day. So told them around the 18th. All right, so let's open up this box. I ain't had a box opening all year. I guess this would be my first comic book box opening this year. So let's go. Let's get the bangerang clip. How's that sound? I need NWO. All right. Get this thing going. Okay. So I have a criticism. Now, this is just a prize, right? But Trev, the shipping guru, his name is Shipping Guru, first of all. I'm not shitting on the prize. I'm not shitting on his shipping. I do have a critique. We're comic book collectors. I saw Burke did a video about Comic Tom's mystery box, and he bitched about how there's stripes in the foil. Yes, you're not going to get a fucking 9/8 foil anything. Okay, Burke. Burke fam. People wonder why I say he's the funniest guy in the world. He's the funniest fucking guy in the community, dude, by far. You guys just don't know what humor is. So you look at this, and I could take pictures, and I could pick it apart, and this fucking this one per books get damaged without even getting fucked up, bro. It's just how shit works. Now this, it's the poor paper quality. Now these are Marvel books, but you could see there's definitely like collar breakage. And on a fucking foil, like this one looks perfect. Maybe it's a DC thing, but now that I look at it a little bit more, the top of it, there's always going to be an issue. You see how the top of it's frayed? I didn't do that. It's a brand new book. So you're going to have fucking problems, bro. So it's hilarious. I love Burke fam. He's the funniest fucking guy in the community. I told y'all, been telling y'all. All right. All right. Back to so the shipping guru. We're comic book guys. We critique shit. When I ship things, which you'll see, Ryan, you can attest to this. I usually take a picture of all the books, and what I do is I ask you what your address is, which he did. Send him the address. What I do is I write my name on there and I write their address. Then I take a picture. I send them a picture. And anybody that's ever bought a comic book from me can tell you this. I do this. Then you see what you're getting, and I ask you, does this look correct to you? Even prizes and all that shit. Now AOKs, usually I tell people I'm sending them something, so there's not really much surprise AOKs. I want my shit to get to you. I have OCD, so I usually make you green light the written down address. Anybody that's ever bought from me, they'll tell you. So that's my only critique. Nobody does it quite like your boy. What up, Bleak? Now, even with the no boards or bags and the RB sauce, Bleaker, I still make you tell me that the address is correctly written on there. Books get damaged when they pack them into boxes. Marvel books get a lot of collar rub because of the poor paper quality and ink saturation. Burke fam did a Comic Tom box, or he just bought a whatnot variant or some shit, and it was like a gold foil of a Batman symbol and another gold foil of a Batman symbol, and no art, just the Batman. And it had little streaks in it. He got 2,500 views. He's probably gonna get 1,000,000 views from this video. And he's literally bitching about the way the foil doesn't come out perfectly on things, and that's normal, bro. Especially just one collar, one collar. But all right, let's get to the box. I'm sorry, I sent you a link, Bleak. I'm sure you probably seen it, but all right, let's go. I said what I said. Thank you. I've always wondered what the shipping guru shipping's like. Now, this is a prize, ain't something I bought, but still, it's a shipped product from Trev, the shipping guru. So it's pretty fun, just without even any of the books or anything. I like to use paper, by the way, when I ship. I should put like review on. See, that's what Burke fam did. Burke put Comic Tom mystery box. Am I disappointed? And then he put like us and this and that. So I'm gonna put Trev the shipping guru packaging review. Okay, and then I'll put like weird explanation point or something. Packaging. I see you, Bleak fam. We got the Reverend in, y'all. We got the Reverend. All right. Was it great? Or average? Or no, disappointing. You gotta be disappointing. Disappointing. I gotta go Burke fam level. I need a question mark. Shift. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well go Burke fam level. Correct, guys? Save changes. Bam. All right, bring in my man's the preacher, the Bleaker.
Oh, what's going on, Mr. Biggie Shack? How you doing, brother?
Good.
I was eating the link. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Is Marlboro Matt fucking Comics by the Bay? Because his thumbnail his user pick looks just like the fucking guy.
I don't know. A lot of people have other usernames sometimes. It's weird.
I think Marlboro Matt's a whole different guy.
Probably.
My RB sauce was well packed. Yes, we're reviewing. What do you think about the idea of reviewing Trev's shipping guru?
He calls himself the shipping guru. I think it needs to be done.
I don't know how I could pass up the opportunity to review a shipping guru.
That's what I would think the same thing, just based on the name alone. And I love Trev.
Everybody fucking loves him. You know, everybody fucking loves him, but has anybody ever like took the time to actually judge or review his shipping? I had a problem from the beginning. I mean, I just do things differently than other people. Maybe it's because of my OCD.
I usually ship books really well. Once in a while I'll ship books where I'm like, I don't know, I could have probably done a little better.
It's a prize, so it's not like he sold me something, right? First of all, the box is next level, like, because I just use a fucking a priority like this one, right?
Now that's a nice box. I see what you got going on there. I use one of those.
Like I just throw some cardboard in that bad boy and ship it like that. So first off, him just using like this box is pretty next level. Like,
yeah, we got extra protection just with the outside layer. That's good.
So he gets high marks for packaging. I don't even want to fuck it up. I don't even know how to open it up. It's so next level. It's like, what the fuck is
wow.
going on
So
here?
we're getting good. This is a good review so far. Trev the shipping guru.
Yeah. All right. So he's using traditional bubble wrap.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so that cardboard is pretty cool. I wonder how much that cost him to ship like that.
Well,
now that would
you could get. You live in the States. I don't know why you don't just get free boxes, Biggie. You could get free boxes from the post office.
Oh, I do.
Okay,
they don't have the ones I want. Like legal priorities are a little harder to get.
Okay. I get them. I have a friend that has dual citizenship, and he gets them. He gives them to me from the States.
So the whole big ass thing of bubble wrap.
Okay, that's good, but that's good though. That's good. Was it all tight in the box? It was pretty tight in the box, I would imagine. Yeah.
He puts bubble wrap over the tape bubble wrap. Okay.
That's fucking protection, baby.
Okay, I can see there's a little style. A little too much fucking bubble wrap for my
You know what though? That shit's gold. You could use it for your next mail out, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it right now, so I should
exactly.
Oh shit. Okay. So I got me a nice fucking, like, he didn't have to put it in a fucking card top loader,
like
you know, like, yep, got me a sticker and a top loader, a card top loader too.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That must be a give me. All right. Jesus, he typed this out for a fucking giveaway? Look at this.
Is it a thank you? What is it?
Did he know I was going to review his ass? He must have known this is Biggie. He's definitely going to look at this shit and say something. All right. Thank you for participating in my 3K giveaway live. I appreciate all the support the past year. Thanks for being part of this great community. Here's an indie lot. Congrats, buddy. And he wrote the big on top, so it's personalized.
Very cool.
So, okay.
Very, very cool.
We're getting to the books now. That was the end of the packaging. So for my overall score, first of all, we had a few more people come in. K-pop, good to see K-pop. K-pop is the illest in the community. You don't fuck with K-pop, you better watch the fuck out before you
don't fuck with the church. K-pop's part of the church, motherfucker.
Yeah, K-pop's top notch level security. You don't fuck with that.
He's awesome, man.
So Schwab came in. Schwab's been killing the game.
If I don't know, did you know 22's having a giveaway, right? 22 Comics, and Shop has, I believe it's 2 posters and a T-shirt with the Shop First stuff that he's giving away on 22's giveaway thing. And you know, books are books. Yeah, they're awesome. All books are very cool, but that's so unique. You're not going to get that prize again. I think that's a prize that you want to win. So if you're going to go for somebody's giveaway, go check out 22 Comics and give that guy a like and a follow and get that giveaway. Yeah, it's a cool giveaway, man. I don't know exactly when it is. I should pay more attention. I don't really do a lot of, I don't go into a lot of giveaway stuff, but I know there are some people that do. So.
All right, we're going to blow up the screen. Yeah, babe. Oh, okay.
Is that Melody? Hi, Melody. How you doing?
Poked in for a second. So we were at Schwab. Lady Fantastic community member. Lady Fantastic is
she knows her shit. She knows her shit. That is for sure.
I was on Cliffs last night. I'd like to see like Lady F and fucking
I watched you on Cliffs last night. I was,
I did horribly.
I was the first for you, big. I was rooting for you, bro.
Dude, there was like 2 or 3 I could have got, you know what I mean, that were really low bearing, but I couldn't read the fucking question.
I could read the questions, Biggie, and I guarantee you wouldn't have gotten 90% of them, because I don't know 90% of them, because it's all 2011 and 2016 and 2020 stuff.
They were all newer ones. That's what I said to Cliff too. There was about half of them were from 2000 to 2025.
Definitely. I don't know the like percentage, but there's a good high percentage of new stuff, you know.
Yeah, and I didn't know anything about that new shit. What up? Steppo's in here. Good to see Steppo.
Oh, how you doing, Steppo?
I think I said hi to everybody. So
see, Steppo sent me a AOK. I did the unboxing the other night.
I've heard about the video, but I didn't watch it yet.
It's very cool, man. I was pretty blown away, to be honest. So Steppo, you fucking rock.
Steppo is the man.
Yeah, he was showing off comic books on my channel. I just don't even show off books when he's when he's showing off. I'm like, yep, Steppo, you go, man, you go, bro.
Yeah, it really ain't no point in jumping in between them. It's fun to entertain him though. You got to entertain Steppo, you know.
He's just got he's just got such nice stuff, eh? It's beautiful,
So
man.
I think we're gonna just jump into this prize real quick and get that out of the way for a
Yeah,
second. So big game. This is an indie lot. I won an indie lot, and I think he knew that I wasn't the biggest indie collector, but
you are not
I
the
like
big,
indies.
but
I
you
like
do
them
have a
okay.
few. You got a few
I have
indies.
some. This is the fucking one. How did I already find the one that's the best one so far? All right. So you got the Rick.
Oh, that's great. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Is that number one?
Yeah, it's Ric Flair number
That's got to be.
one.
I've
Scout
got number
Comics.
one. It doesn't look like that. That must be a special version of it.
Oh.
I have number one, and I tell you, Ric Flair never looked so good. Fuck's sake, it was ridiculous the way they made him look. Okay, all right.
Indecorum. These are great. This is great. Yeah. I gotta wonder why their 5 people haven't hit the like button yet. Shame on you 5 all people. Yeah, you guys have been loose in the chat. You need to like my shit and share it and help me get to 3K, man. We're so close.
Where you at? Where you at on your 3K?
We're like 50 away, man.
Oh, you'll be there this week, bro. You'll be fine.
I hope so. I need to. I might have to do some auctions. I've been planning on doing that anyway. I just gotta get my.
Well, we've
shit
already
up.
set up the Saturday. We've mentioned you're coming, so if you want to come on the auction on Saturday, you're more than welcome.
I don't think I have this issue, so this is.
That's That's King Spawn's awesome, man.
I think I had a King Spawn one, but I don't think I had this one.
I like whatchamacallit Spawn a little better. Cowboy Spawn. Yeah, I like the Cowboy Spawn a little better, but
Turok.
Okay, everyone's got to have a Turok.
Yeah, that's part of Trevor's thing. He likes the Turok one. So that people like these. This could help me get to the 181. All these could. I could just flip them all.
Absolutely, Biggie. I think that's for perfect.
It's no secret. Like I take fucking prizes and turn them into big books. Like it's part of the hustle. That's what I tell people to do. Rat Queens. That looks like it could have been important at one point.
I'm not a huge fan. I don't like the cover art myself personally. It's not my favorite style of art.
I feel like I heard of it.
Oh, probably. I just don't love the cover.
These are fucking great, man. These are all really neat. Okay, so let's do these. Local Man 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, you got Local Man.
Image is. I don't know. Image is good, man. Image is coming up. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah, this looks cool as fuck. I like that.
A lot of Image stuff is starting to get a little more expensive now. So.
And we got Street Fighter.
That's fucking cool. That's fucking dope.
See, it is really cool. See, I don't judge the bags and the boards with the packaging. I feel like you get your books, Now these are all fresh, clean, nice polys. That's not what I'm gonna be sending out in my price. You're gonna get
but I would absolutely grade that into the packaging.
You would?
He could have taken those bags and boards off and just sent you the fucking books and said, you got your books, bro. Instead,
I feel like if you just get your books, you're good.
I don't know. I don't. I always send them in fresh bags and boards. Man. Yeah, I usually do. I don't know. It's just something that I've always done. Maybe not fresh bags and boards, but they always got to have bags and boards on them.
At least boards and bags. I hear you.
I know it's not always like that. Not everybody does that.
So I got some new envelopes, so they ain't gonna smell like smoke. That bad.
Nice.
I just got them today, so these are the ones I'm gonna use today.
You been getting that? You get people telling you your shit's smelling like cigarettes.
I've had it happen in the past, and I've been smoking around them longer than I haven't.
Yeah, so, that's true. That's true. They're gonna pick it up, and books pick up that kind of shit.
It can happen. Like all these books I'm planning on selling, a lot of them I even prized out were like shit from last year, so
Yeah.
not be too bad. I can't smell hardly anything.
No, you're fucking nose blind from the cigarettes, bro.
Yeah. What up, Glenn?
I know. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? I know that I don't smoke in my house. I used to smoke in my house for a long, long time. I stopped smoking in my house in the past 10 years or so. Never around my comic books, and I notice a difference just in my clothing, in my like just stuff around me. I'm like, wow, oh yeah, there's a big difference. My house doesn't smell like a big ashtray.
Since
That's
the last time we'll look at these before I
that's
send
a
them
nice
out.
book though. I love that book, man. That's a great cover.
I do too. Big
Okay.
thick book.
And that's the fucking origin of the yellow and blue suit. Power pack. All right. That everybody's got to have Warlock 1 in there. Fuck Warlock Chronicles 1. Tarzan. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm
See,
not
it's
so
all
sure
about the
what that
books.
is, but it looks cool.
The
I like
boards and shit in the bag don't mean shit. If he
like
gets a
that.
fresh poly, these are going to look a lot better. But
That's
it's just
actually
a
pretty
book.
cool, to be honest. I like the cover of that book. The wrestling ring and all
Oh,
that
it's
shit.
a great story. Yeah, the Crimson Cage is fucking phenomenal. All right, so I like to stick the shittier book. I like to stick the cheapest book on the outside. So there's the backboard of that one, and that one's probably the cheapest out of the
And
lot.
that's one of my favorite ones in the whole stack is that
I,
spider.
I know, but it's one of the cheapest though, right?
It's cool though. It's cool as fuck.
I don't know which one could be cheaper. Okay, so this
I
one
don't
maybe.
I don't know. That's
This
that's
one,
probably pretty cheap because there's so many copies of it.
I know, but shit, man, this is just a spectacular. If this was an ASM, I wouldn't do that, but it's a spectacular.
I know. It's super cool though. It's super dope.
It's part of the Carnage thing. It's fucking cool as
Exactly.
shit. Yeah,
Is that part of the whatever the first Carnage story?
it is.
It is. Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit, we got Big Bueller in the chat. Hell yeah,
Bueller. I don't.
Bueller.
I've only hung out with Bueller like once on a chat, maybe. I like Bueller. He's got a good attitude, man.
I've seen Bueller in real life.
Yeah. You know Bueller for fuck's sake. You've
Bueller.
known him for a while now, haven't you?
Me and Bueller's hung out. I even thought about asking Bueller to come on his channel to sell my books for my 181, but I wouldn't want to impose. He's a busy guy. He might actually let me, but he probably wouldn't.
I don't know. He seems like a nice dude. I don't know.
He's really fucking nice.
Well, from what? Okay, so this is just my own personal view. I don't care. It doesn't fucking matter. But as far as like all the big channels, Bueller's part of that. All of the big channels, people, and he still fucks with people like I don't know, like
You see him in my chat.
Yeah, man. Like he still fucks with you, and he like.
That's what I tell people all the time. I'm
Yeah,
like, don't fucking lump him in as like he's the exception, dude.
That's what I've noticed. There's like there's whatever. Doesn't need to be said, but he's one of the good ones. That's all.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a picture of all the books I'm sending to Ryan,
Mm.
and I'm going to send them to him, and I'm gonna pack this up before we get out of here. It shouldn't take too long. Where the hell did my phone go? Fuck.
I have to rewatch that stream because not everybody that won shit off me has gotten back to me yet.
You know that happened with me on what's his name's fucking Travis's, right?
Yeah.
So the guy that won for me on Travis's, he's like he sells books. He sells like 9/8 slabs and all types of shit, right?
All right.
And if you, the prize I sent him is just like floppies. I'll show that to y'all later.
Yeah.
No boards, no bags, just strictly image, brigade.
Right.
I'm like, this guy ain't gonna fucking want this. This guy. And I said, well, TM, your boy hasn't got a hold of me, so just let him know I have his prize if he wants it, and send him my link and all this shit. And he did. And I said, all right, man, you could keep it or you could price tag it, whatever you want to do. He's like, no, I want it. Hell yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna get. I ain't gonna treat him any specialer because I feel like he's fucking higher on the totem pole or whatever. I'm gonna treat him just like I thought I would. So
I tell you, I got
it'll be fine.
got almost 3 more people. There's 2 people that said yes. They haven't paid yet, but for the raffle. So they got about 17 spots left for the waffle, baby. It's a good waffle.
Oh, good.
Yeah, yeah. So it's getting closer. It's getting closer. If you find folks don't know what the waffle is, I'm waffling off the first and second appearance of Blade, a 9.0 of the first. I think it's, what is it? Sam Alexander as Nova, I think.
Yeah.
And then mystery third prize, which is going to be a really dope third prize, actually. So all the prizes are going to be really cool. They're all going to be key comic books. Yeah. And it's $25 Canadian, $20 American, cheap as fuck, man. And there's only 30 spots, so it's you'll win if you. It's like you win a prize. 1 out of every 10 people is going to win a prize.
So I take a picture, and I don't. If it's just a prize or whatever, I don't make it like every book. I just make sure you can see a glimpse of each book, and that way they can know what's coming and kind of what it looked like before it got to them.
That's cool.
And I send them a pic of that, and then I'll tape all of them together, So we'll do that. I think that's important to do. Where'd my tape go? Right here. See what the chat's going. Those guys with big channels are boring. Hard pass on those. Damn. What up, Birdman? Good luck on your heart surgery, big dog. I'm rooting for you. All right.
Yeah, man. So you're gonna be on Cliff's thing again and do some trivia.
I'm surprised he asked me to come back as bad as I did.
You got points.
Aren't you?
You got points at least. You're all right. You did all right. And all your shit was fucked up too. You like, I knew you were on your 2 phones at one point in time. You're like,
well, the second half of it, I had a good chance. Yeah, I don't know how the other 2 guys. I asked them during it. I was like, "Are y'all able to buzz in without going to another window? Because I have to click another window to buzz in." So if you play this game, guys, you definitely want to play on your laptop.
Yeah,
you might want to figure out how to buzz in while you stay on screen. I had to go to a different screen to buzz in. So
interesting. Yeah, because you were having some technical issues and shit.
Sure, I was hoping for questions they didn't know that I might, but it was all like fucking new 52 and up.
Yeah, there was a couple of questions that were, built for.
I'm just like, fuck.
Well, fuck, man. You win some, you lose some, bro.
Yeah, I didn't. It went about as bad as I expected I would. Maybe a little better.
Fucking goddamn Sea Bizzle, though. Holy shit balls, man. The one category, he just fucking railed it.
Right side.
Fucking done.
Nope.
He's all right.
Nope.
Okay.
Hand it to Daddy, the red side. You put your hand here. Hand it to Daddy.
Thank you, baby.
Okay. Good job. Thank you.
No, thank you.
What were we talking about?
Sea Bizzle fucking crushing the fucking one round.
Sea Bizzle, man.
Yeah, dude, he crushed it.
That guy was.
What you get, like fucking 16,000 points or something fucking ridiculous?
I felt like Cliff was making the game closer than what it was. Those guys were blowing it the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, they were crushing.
I think he said they had 7,000. I had 2,500. Bullshit. I had 2,500. I might have had like 1,500. If I had 2,500, they should have had like 1,500. You know.
All right. That's funny. It was fun though. It was pretty good. He did a good job on that.
He does a great job to get the board set up and to get all the questions.
It looked really legit, totally fucking cool. Like he did a good job, man. That's not easy to do all that shit. So what kind of tape did you put on that?
This is like painter's tape, I think.
Okay, all right. Jesus Christ, it looked like yellow duct tape. I'm like, don't. What the fuck did you just do? No.
I'm gonna put a couple. Hey, if Journey or uh Stepo or anybody wants to hop in, I'm just dropping a link for y'all. What up, Funk? Hell yeah, Funk's here. Funk be having the raddest hauls, bro. If y'all don't know about Funk, drop your link in the chat, man. He'll do like off screen, he'll just put his book, and he'll have fucking kills it.
Nice. All right. Biggie endorses him, man. I'll fucking check that shit out.
Oh yeah, me and Funk have a good history, bro. We've AOK'd each other big books. He sent me a G.I. Joe 1, Transformers 1.
Ooh,
I've sent
Jesus.
him Nova. Oh yeah, Funk's the man.
Yeah, those are big books, all right. Well,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
how big for me anyway. I think they're big books. You know.
Yeah, just to be given away and shit.
Yeah, to give them away, they're definitely big books. Fuck.
Right.
But what am I saying? I just got given a Predator 1 first print, and it looks like it's very close to a 9.8, if not a 9.8. So.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, man. That's
I
pretty
gave
dope.
away my last. I ran across like 4 or 5 of those Alien versus Predator ones the first time they met.
Mm.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. I have them actually.
Yeah. So
Dark Horse Presents, I believe, number.
Yeah, it's like a blue cover. You got Predator there,
Yeah.
then you got Alien above them.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
So I think I've AOK'd and sold all of mine, and I've just never ran across a Predator 1, so I just kind
You
of
don't. I've never ever run across a Predator 1 big ever.
Yeah.
You just don't do it. I don't think people run across them.
No.
Just not, it's something people keep, or they just, I don't know, fuck with their ghost books. They're pretty expensive in a 9.8 though, I'll tell you that.
How much is it? I don't know.
Like $400 or $500.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. It's like no joke of a book if it's a 9.8.
It's worth more than fucking Null then.
Yeah. Well, it's more of an established property, I would think.
I would guess so, yeah. I mean, Null did come from Spider-Man, but
Null fucking went way. Null's taking a fucking crazy crazy highs to crazy dives. I like Null should never have been in $1,000 book, man. It just shouldn't have ever been that price. It should have been a $200 book like every other cool key.
All right, well, I'm going to steal Trev's bubble wrap, which, by the way, Trev, I can see why he calls himself a shipping guru. He's a hell of a shipper.
I give that guy a 9.9 all day long.
It was a pretty serious shipping thing, yeah.
I only wanted to say 9.9 because it's so controversial right now.
Yeah. Y'all gotta watch Burt Bam's video about the foil and shit. Like, he was bitching about the foil.
Well, the foil comics in the 90s didn't come out all fucked up. They were fucking perfect, bro.
Foils are always fucked up.
Nah, they get fucked up over time as soon as you start touching them and shit. But they're not fucked up like right off the hop. They shouldn't be. They should be really pretty crisp, man. They shouldn't have fucked up. They get fucked up in the box, though. That's what happens. You pack up. They fuck them up when they ship them. They also get fucked up off the line. You got these comics are not just going through fucking a couple people's hands. And then you got to wonder how the comic book, the LCS is treating them when they're bagging and boarding. Are they wearing gloves? Are they like, if you don't wear gloves when you're bagging and boarding new books, your hands are fucking black as fuck, man. They go black because of all that ink. It just fucking rubs off on you.
Yeah. I usually use paper when I ship, but I got this shit in front of me, so whatever. Try to get bubble all around it. A couple more pieces of tape.
I'm gonna hit 4,000 hours before I fucking ever hit 1,000 subs big. I'm already at like 325 or something like that. Like fuck's sake. Yeah, dude.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, bro. You are almost there. 50 hours. You should do that within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I think I'll get it pretty soon.
And they might not monetize the rest of your videos because of whatever, this or whatever, but they'll monetize you going forward. You just can't do that shit. That's all.
Yeah, as long as I ain't trying to monetize videos that have shit in them.
Yeah, you'll be fine there.
I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I'm gonna learn like a
I don't know
motherfucker.
either, bro. They said yes to me, so fuck. They said
Yeah.
yes to me. You got a fucking good shot because you do pretty much all the same shit I do. We swear, we fucking, whatever.
I'm gonna try this littler envelope, but I don't think it's gonna be big enough, so I'm gonna have to use the old smoked out fucking. Let's see, it might work.
We got Air Spider in the house. How you doing, Air Spider?
Oh shit, Airspire! I ain't seen you forever, bro. I thought you fucking fell off the planet there for a while.
It's a flat Earth, man. It's easy to fall off a flat Earth. Gotta watch yourself.
All right, let's make sure nothing's in it. I get a little OCD. I think there's stickers in here. No, not this one. Okay.
And you just ship them in that little envelope?
Yeah.
All right.
Just like so. This is fresh, so this should all smell great. Honestly. Everything here is fresh.
So I'm definitely Trev is a 9.9. I don't know if I want to rate your shipping.
No, I don't want to rate mine after Trev's, but
no.
Okay. It's all right. We'll get a little bit more tape on here. I like to tape it up because it makes it more
enjoyable for them to open. The struggle is real.
Well, what I do is you put little pieces of tape right here, Gleek. I'll show you.
Yeah, they definitely don't handle books.
It kind of makes it more structural.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do the same thing on the corners and stuff. I also, if I feel like a corner is not, like if it's wintertime, and I might add a little extra tape so it's more waterproof.
Right.
You never know, man. Mailmen are fucking assholes.
Yeah. It gives it just a little more durability, I think, too. So I'll tape up the corners.
I ordered a huge toy off of eBay, and those motherfuckers, like I used to have a huge long driveway, a big driveway, because I had a business underneath me, and then it was a neighborhood. Those motherfuckers dropped off a TIE fighter in the box that is, I don't know, fuck as big as my fucking TV, and they just left it at the fucking front of the driveway. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Lucky I was watching and paying attention to when that shit was coming. Yeah, I was pissed.
What did it end up being okay?
Yeah, I was at home when they dropped it off, so I was able to get. I'm like, but I was still mad because they left it there.
So yeah, there she goes.
All right, not bad.
Not bad. This one's Ryan's. I'll put it over here. And I'll show you the other guy. This guy is like 9.8 out the ass. Fucking slab McGee, slab every fucking book.
Slab City over there.
I forget the fucking name, but he's awesome. He's pretty cool.
All right.
So this is what he won is the problem, all right? And it ain't really a problem. It's just, not as great as old Ryan's. The bleak.
No, I remember I saw the prize, actually. I remember seeing it because you were on Nerdies there for a minute.
Yeah, I thought, a comic collector might like these, but nothing too crazy. So you got Journey into Mystery.
That's cool.
A-Force.
Okay.
Bloodstrike. Astonishing.
I got a whole run of Astonishing X-Men, actually. Prophet, eh?
Prophet. That's a great cover.
Yeah. Prophet's a cool character.
Shooting them in the face.
I think
so none of these got bags. Do you think it's that important to bag them up?
I don't know, bro. Like, do you? This is you, man. This is what you do.
Yeah.
You know, people have been getting books off you for years. They know what to expect by now.
Yeah. K-pop didn't get the special treatment. I don't even know this guy.
We got Brian LCS. How you doing, Brian? What's going on,
What up,
bro?
LCS? These are great. These Micronauts are actually pretty dope. Might be a key. I don't know. And then this one's like a double cover. And that one. So I think I'm just going to tape them up and give them the same fucking treatment old Ryan got.
Very cool. Very cool.
Maybe I will throw a couple in some boards and bags. Oh no, that one smells like smoke. I can actually smell it on that, so I'm not going to bag them.
Yeah, you know what? If your bags of boards already smell like smoke, maybe you should just
That one did. I don't know why.
leave it alone.
Yeah.
You might appreciate. Maybe he might have extra bags and boards at home. As long as you pack them up nice, they should be fine.
Yeah, they're just old image books. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
I mean, I could put like 2 more books in this one, so maybe I'll do that.
Oh, you know, you better hope he doesn't. He's not one of those channels that that reviews bags like shipping. You know, like some channels, Biggie. I don't know who would review other people's shipping, but some channels.
That's what kind of prick would do that? I don't know.
What kind of prick would do that? I don't know. I've never met one yet, but
that's me, man.
I'm sure they're out there.
I hope he does. It'd be great.
That's awesome.
They just smell like comics. I mean, comics smell like cigarette smokes in the first fucking place. Like, to be honest, like
no, they shouldn't. They
you don't think so?
No, I don't
at all.
No.
I think they smell just like cigarette smoke.
They smell like sometimes they smell a little funky and moldy from like being in a basement or being in a locker for fucking 20 years. But
like paper and ink kind of have that smell, man. All right, here we go. Whatever.
I think you gotta start smoking outside more.
I probably should. It's only 2 degrees out there. That's the only reason to own your own house is you can fucking smoke in it. So
that's fair enough. You know, I can't fucking fault you for that.
The one privilege you get. All right, we're going to bag them up. Fuck it.
Well, I would absolutely have a shed in my backyard that I smoke the shit out of in, but you know, I just in my
Hey, we got Steppo.
Steppo.
Hey,
Steppo.
How are you guys?
Hello, mister. How you doing?
Hanging out with the boys. I didn't come in late on this. What are the prizes for, Big? Who won what?
It was just giveaways on. I was on Bleeker's giveaway, and then I went on Travis TM Nerdy. Have you been on there yet with your art thing?
I said that I didn't know that you had to draw because I can't draw a lick. I said to TM, I said, you know, I can't draw. He said, well, let's get together and we'll have it one of the sort of a chat sort of a thing a little bit later on. I said, that's cool. I mean, I'd love to participate, you know, with him, but I can't draw. If it's a matter of drawing, why, it'll be stick figures and everyone will be laughing except me.
Yeah. Well, you were scheduled to be on there. I know that.
Yeah,
right?
I know. I am, but I said I just don't draw.
Well, I already know it won't be a stick figure, Steppo. It's got to be at least a stick figure with tits.
Oh, so thank you. Very nice. Class it up a little bit. You know, what's that? It could be a dog. It could be anything.
Well, wasn't your category? Who was it? Not Wonder Girl.
Power Girl.
Power Girl. Yes. Yeah.
I was going to do. I said, can you just, you know? I thought. See, now this is the mercenary in me. I said, so you're going to be drawing me a cool Power Girl picture because I'll come on and I'll show books and tell stories, and then you'll send me this beautiful picture of Power Girl, and everybody wins. Evidently it doesn't work that way.
I think that's a reasonable show right there.
I go for it.
I forgot my first step to my process. I didn't send him pictures of the book, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh man, Biggie, what are you doing?
They'll be happy.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a sauce.
I haven't used it. Go ahead, bub. So, we got any Stepo books to show, or are you just hanging out to chat?
Well, I can chat, but I can show some books if you like.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, if there's anything close to you, it's always fun to know what Stepo's
Now,
in.
all of it's close to me. It's on top of me. I got to climb in to get in here.
All right. Am I wrong, Bleeker?
No, man. We're always ready to see what Stepo's got.
Yeah, for real. Gotta take advantage of shit while you can, bro.
Do it real good. Do it.
I was on the Mike Comic Shop auction, and I got a bunch of other stuff. I bought some more weird. Oh yeah, I haven't got them yet. I bought some more weird tales. I was telling Bleak, I watched the interview I did with Alan when I had the unboxing for my weird tales. You know, those beautiful Margaret Brundage weird tales. Damn it, I FOMO'd myself. I had to go buy more. It's ridiculous. I said, dude, you just got them. And I go, no, I have to have more. I FOMO'd myself. There are very few people that are that clever. I have
That's
to say.
hard to do. Is
Hard to
FOMO
do.
yourself.
And I managed to do it. Okay.
Very impressive. It's very impressive.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. So then I wasn't going to bid. I put in Wolf Gal #2 was the coolest book that I was. All the rest of them, if you're on My Comic Shop and you're in an auction, let's say there's a book that's $100, and then you put in a bid. You say, I want that book, so you put in a bid at $300. Then so the thing's got 3 days to go or whatever it is, and then you kind of say, damn, I don't want to spend $300 on that book. So if you go back in and put a new bid for like 150, it will pull your reserve back down to the new amount.
Oh, that's
So
good.
they told me how to do that. So what I did was I shortened all the ones that I was looking at. I mean, halfway looking at, and I had I had $380 on a 4.5 Wolf Gal #2, and I said, and then I dropped it down to 380, and then I put 385 for my reserve because I knew someone was going to spend at least 4.5 for that book. I said I don't have to worry about that. Well, anyway, next thing you know, I go, I wonder whatever happened. God, I won the book.
Oh, wow.
I won the book. So I paid for it. I said, I can't believe it. Alan was pea green with envy.
That sounds like
so. One of the nicest things about when you buy a book like that is if you go to a dealer and a dealer is crying when he buys, you just killed him. When they have dealers' tears washed over the book, it makes it so good. And then the other is if Alan puts stuff in his cart, then he puts it in his cart, but he doesn't buy it. See, and then he says, well, I'm going to buy it later. Well, if you put it in your cart, that's not buying it. That's basically, it's in purgatory. It has to determine what's, it's going to go to heaven or hell. So I comment, I don't know that. So I said, hey, that's a cool book because we like a lot of the same stuff. He says, hey, you bought my book. I said, what book? He says, in My Comic Shop. That was my book. I said, did you buy it? No. I said, then it's not your book.
That's not your book.
Okay, so oh my God. He
that's how Alan is, man.
He forks me pretty good, so that's fun. And I fork him too. Here's Anchor's #1.
Oh yeah. Who did that? Do you know?
I'm not entirely sure who did do this one, to be frank. It's a St. John's. It's like 51, 52, 49, whatever it is. It's just one of those. There were like 2 or 3 books that the guy had. I bought all 3 of them. I have one that's something Joe. I can't remember. Anyway, here's Atomic War for you.
Oh, that's very cool.
Oh yeah.
This is an Ace publication here, Atomic War, and the F-86 above says they dropped a bomb on the Soviet or either the Red Chinese is a Soviet sub, but it could be Red Korea. You see the star on the they got the rocket on deck there ready to launch, And the pilot behind him says, his bomb missed, but even a near miss will get that red sub when I fire my atomic rockets.
Oh, shit. Not the red sub.
The red sub.
Looks like a Black Hawk I used to have.
You know, Black Hawk and some of the quality Black Hawks, you know, the one that always with the Black Hawk, it was, I always saw it, and I always thought it was cool, was the War Wheel. Did you ever see the War
Can we say
Wheel?
Black Hawk a few more times? Can we say Black Hawk a few more times? And just, it's, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think that I think Timely Captain America kind of had like a War Wheel thing going on
I
one of
think
their
it was a trope. I think they all drank together and they said, "Hey, I'm going to do a War Wheel. What are you going to do?" Well, I'm going to do a War Wheel too. Okay.
Yeah.
They have to
No,
make a
there's 2
Black
or
Hawk
3 issues in Black Hawk with that War Wheel. I know. I had the one. It was the first DC, and then there's a Golden Age one too.
Yeah, the quality ones, and it wasn't PC, but at the time, what it was like the United Nations fighting against in Korea, Black Hawk, and he had that cool. I can't remember the name of the Black Hawk.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We're saying
Black
Hawk, not Hawk.
Was it a big Black Hawk book, or was it?
It was a
Black
big Black Hawk book. It was.
So immature, Blaker.
I'm fucking immature.
That's all right. I love it. That's good, man. Anyway, this one actually is quite baffling.
Very.
And the redhead, the red dress frail, and there are all these midgets down here pulling people around. See the midgets down here, the green midgets, and it says here, and it says the Swami guy, the Egyptian guy that's got all the jewelry on. He says, "Decide, return the jewel of the pygmy god, or you too shall be my pygmy slave."
No.
Nice.
And then they turn into Black Hawk pygmy slaves.
You better return that jewel.
This one, I really do think that somehow, some way, this book, there was some sort of a warehouse find, because you do seem to see this one quite a bit, but it's an awesome cover.
Oh. Barbie Riders.
Bobby Benson's Barbie Riders. And it's this little kid on a ranch, but then you got horror, you got a girl on the slab that's about to have something. He's going to cut her up. He's got skulls and all these faces that are up there hanging on the hooks, the heads. One of them's Hitler. Right
That's
over
pretty
here.
awesome, actually.
Oh, it does have Hitler on the back. Okay.
That's a dope cover.
So that's
Barbie.
And it was a radio show, and I think that Don Knotts, who was Barney Fife, Don Knotts,
one of the best,
actor.
baby, one of the best. Come on, it's Don Knotts. That guy's awesome. He was
you like The Simpsons, don't you?
Of course, yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. I want to show you guys something.
Okay.
Take your time. So we got Queefer in the chat. What up, Queef? Good to see you, brother.
Queefer, yeah, I squint because I can't see and I'm on my phone and it's really small. Sorry, buddy.
Queefer's really good at Tekken, so he gets to do whatever he wants.
Queefer's a Tekken guy. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Does he beat your ass big or do you beat his ass?
I mean, it's about equal ass beating. I beat his ass. He's pretty good.
Okay, all right. That's high praise. High praise.
Pretty good praise. Not many people are pretty good. A lot of people are not able to whip my ass, but he can fight really well.
Okay.
He is a Tekken god. I'm not Tekken god yet.
Okay, I see.
But I do whip his ass.
Okay.
Sometimes Tekken gods ain't big enough for old Biggie Shot. Tekken 8's coming. I know, and you'll probably have it, and I ain't going to fucking have it. I know.
Biggie doesn't want to get it because it doesn't have Guilong Ku or whatever.
Yeah, don't have Lei Wulong on it, man.
Quiff Quang Quing, whatever the fucking name is.
You shouldn't buy it either out of protest with me, man. That's how I feel. Don't be a sucker.
Hasn't she been in all of them?
He's been in every fucking one except for Revolution.
Yeah, that's silly. Why isn't she in this one?
I don't know. It's a dude, but yeah.
So when I grew up, I went to the West Hills of Portland, we had some pretty interesting guys, and I don't know if you guys, when you went to school, there was always one year that was the best year of grade school. I remember them all, but the one that made the biggest impression on me was in 4th grade. All kinds of stuff happened. Back in the guy that we had was our teacher, was a Korean War colonel, and was a hell of, I thought he was like 9'5". And he's one of these ones that if you were sort of staring out the window, sort of spacing out, he'd come up with a hack paddle and he'd blast you. Okay.
Jeez.
He'd come up and the thing that would, and it's so funny. My classmates and me too, I was one of the rats too. If someone was going to get it, because he would catch all he would do is he would look around the room like this and everyone would stop what they're doing. And we knew someone was going to get the hack, right? And so someone's sort of diddling, and he comes up, he's creeping up like Lurch in that Star Trek when Rock, the big heavy guy, when Lurch was in that Star Trek one, he's lurking around coming up.
Yeah.
He's got the hack paddle in his hand, and then he'd come up and he'd just blast him on the ass. And we'd all scream and laugh and have a great time at someone else's expense. Isn't that lovely? So I'm spaced out looking out the window, just sort of staring there. And then all of a sudden I realized everything got really quiet. And he had his car keys in his pocket. His name is Mr. Smith, Paul Smith. And he had car keys in his pocket. And I heard a little jingle and I wheeled around like this. And he went, oh, because he wanted to give me a hack. And all my wonderful classmates all went, oh, shoot.
They wanted to see you get whacked too.
The best of friends.
The
best of friends.
But in my class, in my 4th grade class, had some pretty cool guys. And this is a picture of my class play from 1964. This was from the class play. I am in the patterned sweater down in the corner, and the guy over my shoulder towards the middle is the pro golfer Peter Jacobson, who won the senior tour and was a great guy. He was in my fraternity at Oregon. But 2 over from them, the guy right here, that's Jim Rao, and next to him is Matt Groening.
Jeez Louise, eh?
And these are all like comic book guys?
Matt, Pete's a golfer, but he's not a comic book guy. I don't know. I was the comic book guy, but Matt was a comic collector as well. And I had classes where I sat next to Matt, and he drew characters just exactly like he drew in the Simpsons. It was exactly the same stuff. And he didn't like to show people very much, but he knew I collected comics too. So he showed me. And if you ever watch the show, there's this one tubby kid that always seems to be the guy that's getting all the comic books. I will tell you who that was. That was me. You. So in any event, but this play was about the planets of the solar system. And I was Mars, and Jim was Jupiter. And then Pete and the guy next to, excuse me, over here, there's Pete, and that was Stuart Honeyman. Those 2 guys were the astronauts. And then they would go around, they would go to each one, and then we would talk about our planet. And in my hand is down here, you can see this white stripe here. This is a football helmet that I had as a little teeny kid. Matter of fact, I still have it, this helmet. And they put a big construction paper thing, this big wedge, like I was a Greek or a Trojan or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I walked out on stage, and the crowd absolutely cracked up laughing, because I must have been quite an apparition with this thing. In any event, that was my class play of 1960.
Your school was horrible to you.
He's just hanging out with Matt Groening, just hanging out with Matt.
Now, incidentally, it's not groaning, it's graining. And his father's name was Homer.
His father.
So you're an actual Simpson character.
I don't know what the kid's name was, but he was the fat kid that always had the comics, and that was me.
I think it's Ralphie or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. But and then of course Krusty the Clown was a guy. It was a character known as Rusty Nails, and Rusty Nails, and what they would do is they'd get stoned and go down on, and they go onto the cartoon show that they would have each on our local station. So they're completely stoned and laughing their asses off in the back row with Rusty Nails, and he's showing cartoons.
Okay.
Then he, when you go to commercial, then they were gone. They got their asses kicked off. They went down to the local station and went on the TV show.
You want a piece of your steak?
That's really interesting. That's very interesting.
No, it's just fun. But I just wanted to, since you're, but I knew Matt. He collected stuff like the Katzenjammer Kids, and he liked some of that other stuff, some of that earlier stuff. I have to say that I don't like the Katzenjammers of that time. I thought that they were mean. The parents were not pleasant, and so the kids would pull practical jokes on the parents where they got hurt and they were laughing, and then they just wail the hell out of those kids. Hans and Fritz, they beat the hell out of them. Child services would be on the job there pretty quick.
Oh, well, today, definitely. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hold on. We got a banger. What is that? Phantom? Blonde Phantom?
Blonde Phantom action.
Look at that. That is beautiful. What year is that there?
I think about 51 or 52, something like that. No, I'm at 49 probably. I don't have I should put it on the dates on the back. That all kind of blurs together pre-code.
I know you could pretty much guess, so.
This one is a nice one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's okay.
Man.
It's okay.
So you got the frail and her bikini things halfway falling off her. She got knives all around her, and the crime buster is coming in, and Squeak, his pet. I never understood, but I love it as a sidekick. It's a trained monkey from the zoo who gets out and has adventures with this crime crusader. His name is Squeak. And Squeak is always like he sort of mirrors what the action is, so he's there to help, and he's smart as hell. And so a lot of times the monkey saves the crime buster. But look at the devil guy. I like that face. He looks like one of the Klingon commanders in the early Star Treks, like when they're at that fort, and then Kur, I think was his name. I can't think of the guy's name. He looks like him though.
I tell you, man, Birio could draw so depthful. He can make characters. Is that Birio?
Yeah, Biro.
Yeah.
Biro is Biro.
He can make him look cartoonish. He can make him look slim. He can make him muscular. He has so much depth, bro.
He still has not. There are some covers that really sing with him. A lot of them do. But this one, it has a beautiful date stamp. September 28th of 1945.
Wow.
Isn't that a fun one?
I don't know what happened on that date, but that's a really cool cover.
September 28th is 22. Let's see, 28th. That'd be 26 days after the end of World War II. September 2nd, 1945 was the end of the war. That's when the Japs signed the Instrument of Surrender aboard the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay. I got just a few more. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Check out the steak tonight, boys.
Oh, look at you, Mr.
Now, there's some nice char on that one.
Yeah, I like to burn mine.
Black on the outside and red on the inside.
It's pretty good.
That's good stuff. Boy Loves Girl. This is really old because now boys aren't supposed to love girls and girls aren't supposed to love boys and any of that stuff. And I wasn't paying attention with this cover. One of my friends, I can't remember which one of my followers, I posted this, and they said, dude, what a cover. I said, well, it's all right. He says, no. You see the woman? Yeah. Look at her right hand.
Oh, yes.
I said, oh my God, I didn't. She's playing pocket pool with him.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to say person loves person now. I think that's what
person loves person. He, they, them, love, they,
person
she,
loves
are.
Person.
Come on.
That's the first appearance of a handful of dick.
one of my favorite characters.
Man, now everyone's gonna want The first appearance, A Handful of Dick.
And this is a Bill Ward cover, the guy that drew Torchy early on. This is from 1940 something.
Yeah, you bring his
Alluring.
name up a lot. You and old Alan, you bring up Bill Ward a few times.
Well, his artwork is just killer. Oh, geez, I've got some fun ones to show you. This one, you look at the color scheme on the on the background.
It's a good cover art, yeah.
Yeah, and the way he drew hair, very distinctive. How
Yep.
careful he was with the curls and stuff.
Yep, beautiful. Those lines are crazy.
When the Biro covers, Charles Biro, Alan said Biru, and I said Biru, and it's because he's got that Frenchy thing going. And I said Biru, you mean like Frenchy Biro, right? He says, yes, his name is Biru. I said, no, his name is Biro. He's an American. Biro, say Biro. He said Biru.
Biro.
It is Biro. And
Fucking
here's a great sci-fi. There's an L.B. Cole. It's the last cover on this is the last issue of Captain Arrow.
That's crazy, bro.
LB Cole, beautiful.
Man, kicking ass on that one, boy. I feel like that's been a watch. Yeah, that's badass.
It's a nice space. The space stuff is really cool.
His space stuff was really awesome.
Yeah, it's a great, It's just really very comic booky. I just love that.
It looks like what a comic book spacecraft is supposed to look like.
Yeah, it just has a very awesome comic book feel to it. I really love that.
I show you guys some stuff here.
It's honestly the same reason I like that Marvel. What is it? Marvel Presents the Man Wolf, and I just love the cover on that book. It's a nothing burger book, but but
it's a good comic book cover.
Beautiful cover. The pink,
nice
the pink, the white werewolf, all the space. It's just cool as heck.
I've got it over there. I have it over there in there somewhere. I have that one too.
Nice.
Now this is Bill Ward did a lot of naughty cartoons. I mean, he did a lot of one-page naughty cartoons, and he was in men's magazines till hell wouldn't have him anymore. And here's an illustration. That is how Bill Ward, like, it's Torchy, but it's Torchy with a little bit more torch.
It's kind of like your boy Bleeker.
Yeah, he's a different style, but he's got good. He's definitely has
he
the
draws
same.
the dudes like comical, and he draws the chicks hot as fuck. What's that be like?
Robert Crumb.
Robert Crumb.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Linsner, I think, is as close as it gets. I mean, Linsner really is my favorite good girl artist now. I have a bunch of
like the
and the jokes. This joke says, "I can read you like a book, George, and I don't keep those kind of books in my library."
Uh-oh.
Gasp.
Eyes up here, George. Eyes up here.
George, eyes up. What's down there? Can't you see my face? What face?
Uh-oh. Someone's getting a spanking. Probably deserves it.
Probably deserves it. She never wanted to go on a second date. Why? Why didn't she want to? Well, she deserved it. Okay, this says
spanking after saying no to a second date. Come on. Huh? Maybe she was asking for it. Maybe she's like, spank me, baby, spank me.
No, she wanted it. See?
Anyway,
tonight we have the dance contest at the club. I just want to be sure that you don't sit out any of them.
Damn.
What? Tonight wait, read that again.
Tonight we have the dance contest at the club. I just want to be sure that you don't sit out any of them.
So he's spanking her so she can't sit down?
He's spanking her so she can't sit down.
That's abuse, sir. That's abuse, my good man.
And can you guess what year this is from, just for the sake of argument?
1942.
August of 1970.
70?
August of 1970.
People were still beating their chicks in the 70s? My God. Crazy fuckers.
It's the only way they understand. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
I better be okay. And here we have another one. Wild Adult Sex and Comedy Magazine. I don't know how wild it is. What year? This one's from 1977, April of 1977. And the cowboy one says, "But Mary Lou, you must. It's his last wish."
Look at the waist versus the boobs on that one. That's a micro waist.
This is Bill Ward's wheelhouse for this kind of stuff. And then I got one more of these big ones.
What's going on up there?
And it says, the sign says, "No dancing." And he says, "We're not dancing."
They are fucking.
They're about to get down and dirty.
So this is the kind of stuff. These I got from Dave Alexander of DTA Collectibles. And a lot of the Bill Ward stuff is in stuff like this. But he has the comics too, like those comics. Just a second.
Damn. Well, I was entertained. That was fun.
If you'd like a little more, are you done?
I think we could just sit down and chill a minute.
Okay.
Kind of. I mean, we might show a couple more. I don't know if you got to see what I got from Trevor. I got a couple of books.
I'd like to see.
You got anything you want to show, Bleak?
I can show off my thing I got from Steppo yesterday.
Yeah. That's a good idea. All right. Oh, I turned Steppo back on again. Hold on. So I never had this book, Steppo. It's cool to get the reprint, you know. Fun.
Nice.
This was a one per, so I paid cover for it. It's like $5, but people are selling it for like 30 or 40 on eBay. So I just grabbed it because people were paying more for it.
Nice.
Yeah. This was the foil, so I always grab them foils when I can.
Mm-hmm.
Just because. And then they had the ASM. So that was my new comic book day, Paul. And
you went to your shop. You went to your shop today?
Yeah, went to my LCS.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I got that from
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I don't think Ric Flair ever looked like that.
Yeah,
Ric Flair always looked like about 15 miles of a really rough road. But
I agree. I'm not a big Flair guy.
He was tough, though. Say, we had Portland wrestling here. Tough Tony Bourne. We had Eric Froelich. We had Mad Dog Vachon.
Didn't you have Piper and Hogan and Jesse and...
Well, we didn't have those big guys. I remember we watched LA wrestling too, but it was down at the Armory, and we had a ringside Rosie and the whole bit.
Wow. I don't have this one. I don't have this one. So these are all a bunch of cool indies. This one's fun. Turtles and Street Fighter.
Cool.
Local Man 1 through 3.
Do you know that has Tim Seeley? Tim Seeley's the one that drew that really good Betty and Veronica beach cover that I have. If you like Tim Seeley?
About this book? No, I didn't know nothing about it.
Well, I mean, the artist Tim Seeley, I can show you the one he had.
I'll be dog. Rat Queens. I've heard of this one too. Rat Queens.
Oh yeah.
Then you got Turok. Yep. And then Decorum. So really cool indie lot. Thank you, Trevor. That was really nice of Trev. So I had a nice little haul today, Got a bunch of books. Stuff. I'm a comic book guy. What can you do? Yeah. So they come in, they go out. So I was packaging up my prizes. They're going to be going out probably tomorrow. I'll send out one of them.
Big. This is that Tim Seeley cover. That's done by Tim Seeley.
Huh.
He signs it down here in the sand. Jughead has got a breathing pipe. And the girls are, I think Betty's got a great expression on her face.
It's really good. Yeah, I didn't know that he was a famous guy or nothing.
I don't want to see some of the. I had Mike Lin or Joe Linsner do an homage to this.
Huh. I'm gonna pick up so much shit. Somehow I made a mess, and it was just supposed to be an unboxing. Pretty bad.
So this is a little bit naughty, so I don't have to cover it a little bit.
It's like a silicone mold. You have to mix
Oh wow.
But that's the same. That's the same pose as that Tim Seeley.
and then pour
Oh.
in the mold, and then tomorrow we open the mold.
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
They're called
Huh.
squishy.
Where did Bleecker go?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
The mold is a big question mark.
Bleeker's showing off this Predator.
Same stuff that
Okay.
we use
Hold on, Predator. We're doing it.
with
Get Bleecker over there.
glitter, boric acid.
Yeah. Oh, you got that Hulk too? Oh, that was from your other thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my other stuff.
Predator 2. Oh, man, you got the whole thing? No way.
Yeah, dude, got the whole set.
Wow.
This one was my book already, but I had it out.
You just had them in there mingling.
Yeah, and then of course I can show off. Gonna be having a not a raffle, a
Claim sale.
sale
Oh,
on
you get ready for the
Saturday
flame show.
with Who Dat. So I got a lot of good books for that sale coming up. We got actually a ton of good stuff. This guy is signed by Kirkham. Cool Deadpool.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting to get my 2 slabs from Cali to start selling, I think.
Got some Avengers.
Just to have a couple slabs for sale.
Yeah, lots of good stuff here.
Well, you're gonna get that Cap 100 slabbed, aren't you?
Yeah, I am getting that 100.
You have to do that because you want to get the most money out of that you can.
No, yeah, I already offered it when it was raw. It's done being offered.
Yeah, and they turned you down. And you said, "To hell with it! I'll get it slabbed and charge you 3 times as much, and you'll be happy to get it."
That's exactly what I said to myself.
I like that sentiment.
Oof. You should make a mint off those books you're about to sell, Blake. Those are some big ass books, dude.
Yeah, man, there's some really nice books in there. So there's some good stuff, man. It's all a lot of keys, I got some slabs, some cheap slabs. A lot of them are a few of them are $100. So.
Do you start it at like the lowest bid that you would want and then just go from there? You don't start like at a like at $1 or $5.
No, I try to start
at 50 or I'm starting at 100 or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, what I can afford. I try to keep them lower than what they're going to be going for. Like if you're going to buy them off of eBay or something.
So you get a value. There's a value there.
Yeah, I want to give people value for them, So, and if it happens that there's a premium on one, I don't usually get a lot of people buying books in an auction. So it's never there's never people going, I'll do 100, I'll do 120. It doesn't usually go.
Although that would be fun.
It would be fun, but it doesn't usually go like that. So, yeah, I usually start them off at a decent price, but I'm not a price that I can live with. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. When's the clam bake?
This Saturday, 8:00 Eastern, on my YouTube channel. This time, Who Dat and I we do opposite. We do one a month, and one on his channel, then one on my channel, then one on his channel, something like that.
So I got I don't know if y'all are like me, but good luck habits, right? So I have stacks of books in here, like my banger area. Okay, I'll show y'all. So there's my little banger area where all my diabetes and bullshit medicine is, or whatever, heart, blood pressure, I don't know. And at the end of the night, I feel like, oh, I'm gonna put a nice mylar on top of my stack, so it's something good to look at, like an offering to good well wishes. Like I put a nice cover. Do y'all like having good books on top of your stacks, or am I the only one?
Oh no, absolutely. Have
Okay,
your favorite
I'm just
art and
wondering.
rotate. Sure.
So
I rotate slabs. I have like a thing that I put slabs in, and I'll take a different slab and put it in there like once every couple months.
That's a nice book.
I love this book so much, bro. Like out of the first 100, this is definitely one of my favorite.
Yeah, it's a beautiful button.
So good, bro. Is that Barry Windsor or is that Bernie Wrightson? It's one of the B's.
I think that's Barry Windsor Smith.
Yeah.
It's on lower left side. I may be wrong.
I don't see the BWS on it, but it's one of the two for sure. You're probably right. I love this cover a lot.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite Neil Adams.
Yeah, it's a good fucking cover, bro.
I think
It's a
my
fire
favorite Neil
cover.
Adams is the Batman 227,
Has
the
to be.
I
homage
thought you
to
were gonna say.
Detective 31.
Yeah, it has to.
I thought you were gonna say 200. I had it right here, but
I like 200 too. That's a great cover.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know what
this-
227. Is 227 the? Oh, it's the homage.
It's the homage to
Oh
Detective
shit!
31.
A lot of people like that one. Yeah,
yeah, it's a
beautiful
really
book.
beautiful cover. It's really beautiful.
a lot of people shit on Ditko, but I fucking love Ditko, bro. You kidding me? Ditko is
Well,
really
I love
good.
Ditko. I think that his work with Charlton, and then his early work, and then his Doctor Strange work is outstanding. And that's a great story because Doctor Strange is in there for a whole bunch of it. It's a good story.
Yeah.
When I was a kid too, the thing that I always noticed, because DC had 80-page giants and Marvel only had 72 pages. And I always says, why don't they give you the full 80 pages? And the DC annual started at 96 pages.
Oh,
Yeah, back in the day, I
Big
was
Ed.
riding my dinosaur.
My phone is about to die, my man.
Oh, we're going to tear out soon anyway, Bleak. Thanks for
Okay.
hanging out, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna take off. Steppo, you're awesome. Biggie,
Thanks.
you're awesome. Hit them 3,000 fucking hours. And we'll see you cats on the
I'll see
collector
you on
club.
club, bro. It'll be a couple
man.
days, Bleak. I'll see
Yeah,
you soon.
absolutely. Peace,
Take
guys.
care, buddy.
Peace, man.
So this is a book I have close on top because it's a beauty. My friend Steppo sent me this, and I love it. So it's very high on my stack. I love this one a lot. This is my other favorite Neil Adams cover. Steppo. Is this one?
Yeah,
That's good, right?
very.
So good, dude. So crazy good, bro. And a lot of people don't have that on their high Neil Adams. Like the Phantom Stranger and that one's like probably my two. But that's just me. So I showed a 1 per earlier with the Kid Venom, and this is a 1 per Cthulhu cover. This one's a little more expensive, but it's
One per
it'll-
what? 1 per 100?
1 per shop.
1 per shop. Oh, the
Yeah,
dealer. Good.
Yeah. And then I just love this Ramita, you know. So I put these on
Shocker.
top of my stacks. It's beautiful copy.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I mean, when you have raw books like this, it's like, how much are they worth? You know, like it's not slabbed. It's probably worth more than $100, I would guess.
I would just just grade a little bit more conservatively, so that if you say, let's say it's a 6.5, you're convinced it's a 6.5, call it a 6, and then there's no question. And then on top of that, what you do is, just because it's a 6, you're not going to want to discount down from the 6. It's a 6.0 and it's worth it, and it's a cool cover.
Yeah, knock it down a grade or two, but you can't sell it at like lowest.
Broke the glass one,
What glass one?
the glass gumball machine.
Oh, right. Good.
Remember?
Okay, Modi. So you can't sell it as like the lowest pass sell either, though, when it's a mid grade decent copy. So what do you do?
And sometimes you have to just wait to sell. And say, if it isn't going to sell now, I'll sell it later. You don't want to be in a situation where you have to sell. You want to be in a position where you want to sell, and that's the way it should be, I think.
A lot of people jumped on the Spotlight 5 train, and I steered clear of it. people were saying, "Oh, you might want to go get you one of those," and I think they've dipped about half in the last year. Like it is significantly moving lower. Have
I
you?
think that the show. I think that the question is whether there would be a show and all that other stuff. And I think that Ghost Rider is a great. I mean, he's a great character. I really like him. I have the Western Ghost Rider ones too. I have that set, and I think I do have a Spotlight 5. I'm not sure. I think I do.
I think Spotlight 5 is a good book. I remember when even trying to get a raw copy cost you about $1,000. I think you can get a slab copy at this point for like 500 or 600, and raw books about the same, 500 or 600. So I'm trying to steer clear of that for a while. I think it's still got room to go down.
Well,
I wish
you're working on your 181 though.
I am. It's just that's kind of the other book that's in the Bronze Age I don't have. That one and 181. Like I pretty much got the rest. I got the Swamp Thing, GSX, Punisher. So there's not much bronze I'm missing, but the Spotlight 5 just always felt way too overpriced to me, and it's proven so. It's going down significantly. Now the Hulk 181, it's coming down a little. People may not be noticing, but I've been watching it for a while, and I feel like the longer I wait, the more these books are going to dip. So I'm not in the biggest rush, but I do want to get some of these books out because it's like a fresh pot of stew. You got to get rid of the stuff before it goes down in value. So, you know, it's modern spec that you got to sell. You know, I'll sell the modern spec Step-O to get the old classic muscle cars.
That seems to be when I just recently got the Bat 1, all of my slabs from 1980 up into the 90s and all that stuff too, except for some of the ones I really did not want to part with. Those all went away. I never sell, but when you choke out that kind of coin, you have to do something. You have to recoup. And I would rather have the other. If I wanted to replace those are ones you can replace pretty much anytime you want to. I mean, if you're motivated to, if you really want to, if you got them long enough ago, they've appreciated enough so that they treat you well.
I feel like I just got to make $100 like 20 times, and then I'll have enough to get kind of what I want. Now, if I get $2,000 and I put it into a 181, I'm hoping I'll get at least a 3.0, something like that.
You're in the perfect time to do this, Big, because the market is down. Your timing couldn't be better, and then you can afford to be a little picky. And I think you should be, so that you're always be happy with what you have, because you're going to have it for a while. And here's the other thing too: there are an awful lot of Hulk 181s.
So many.
There are a lot of them. So you're in the driver's seat on that. But I also would say that you're going to want to have the long green. You don't want to trade. I would because cash talks. Yeah. And I think you want to have the long green on you when you lay it on them, because they see that money and they're much more amenable. That's been my experience.
I saw a raw copy. I finally saw a complete raw under $2,000 on eBay, and I was pretty excited just to see one, and it lasted one day. It lasted one day. It was $1,436. I had big, long spine breaking crease in it, and so it was pretty rough, but it was attached and had the stamp. And if I saw one like that, you could say $500, $600. I'm not picky. I'm very much like Alan when it comes to major keys. If I can get a low grade, I'm pretty happy. You know,
very good.
As long as it's complete. I'll show you an example of that before we get out of here. I'll go grab a book.
Okay.
So my kid is he's on a 2-hour delay. So there's a small chance he might go to school, but I'm not betting on it. I would guess they're going to close it.
A 2-hour, that's for tomorrow, isn't it? Or is it today?
For tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, for tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, this book has went down too. This book is not as expensive as it was when I bought it. You could probably get one for about the same amount of money. It was kind of hard to find one whenever I got it for this amount of money. Oh, shit, I got rid of my spotlight. All right. So when I bought it, I spent $900, and it has a piece of the corner ripped off. the cover. And to me, this is a book I've wanted since I started collecting. And I feel like the best Spider-Man villain.
Oh yes,
So
that's a great cover.
it's such a good book, bro.
That is a
And
great cover.
so you see the top of it, the zing is gone, you
Yeah.
know.
The
I
zing
spent
is gone.
yeah, I spent 900 on it. Out of all of the pieces of the cover to be missing, I would think that was probably the best one to
That's
be
the
gone.
least. It doesn't get go into the images at all. It's a lovely cover image.
Yeah,
If, say, for example, if that was where the Hulk was, if the Hulk was missing, then it
that
wouldn't
would
be
be a
so good.
problem.
But you got the whole thing there. That's good. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful book.
it's really nice. It's the spine is pretty fucked up. It's got a little tape on it or whatever. I see them now. You could probably get one for like 800, 900, about the same. Maybe the whole cover will be there, but it's about the same condition, really. And that's okay with me. I have no regrets. These books are hard to get, you know, like you're spending over $500 now. A lot of people want to do that. So
That's the buy-in for that book is about $500, right?
no, my buy-in when I bought it was like 900. I think you could probably find one for maybe 8 now.
Oh, okay. Buy-in's about 800.
I think so, about 800.
What's the buy-in
500.
on the Hulk 181?
About 1500 from
To
what I'm
have something
seeing.
that looks proper.
That's complete. Even without stamp, it's around that. But I've been seeing them with stamps for about 15.
Fair enough.
Not many. Not like my comic shop's lowest copy is like 2200 or something. So it's kind of
Okay.
hard to find. But I mean, there is a million of them. The most slab book, you probably know like I do. ASM 300's the highest, and then 181's right behind it.
Isn't
So
Spawn in there somewhere?
I'm not sure where Spawn
Spawn
is,
1?
but it probably is. I know those are the top two though. Is 300 and 181 are the top
Mhm.
two,
So
which makes sense.
the giant size X-Men number 1, it aren't there a lot of those too, or not as many?
I'm gonna see what the top 5 says real quick. I just know the top 2 because I recently was talking to Rob Fatstacks about it.
Incidentally, if I was on a quiz program and it was all about modern books, I wouldn't stand a chance because I
Oh
don't know
man,
any of that stuff.
those guys knew a lot of that stuff. I was pretty impressed with them. But I'm gonna go back. Hopefully the topics will get a little more general, not just specific. So if we start from the beginning to the end, I feel like I might have a better. I'll probably get in there. Top 5 CGC comics. I'm just Googling this. Okay, no, that ain't right. Ever. What's a good way to title that to look for it? Okay, here we go. Nope, that ain't right either. How should I word this, Steppo?
Top 5 slabbed books by volume.
Top 5. Well, you want it to be CGC, I think.
Okay, top 5 CGC slab books by volume.
There we go. Top 5 CGC. Okay. Yes. What is the no registry? Top 5 CGC. No. I don't know why this is so hard for me to figure out. The most. I think that's a good way to. Most. Do you have a football team you like?
Pro team? No, I'm
Yeah.
not so much. The Niners, I would say. I do like the 49ers. I'm on the West Coast. So I hate the Seahawks. Oregon doesn't have a football team. I like the Chargers because Justin Herbert, who was our quarterback at Oregon, I like the Chargers too, or the Bolts, the Chargers. But he needs to have a team around him. He's a fantastic quarterback, and he did really well. He beat Bo Nix broke Mariota's record at Oregon, and Mariota never landed on a team that took good care of him or let him actually shine, which is really too bad because he was a really, really accomplished quarterback. Mariota was very good, is good, but he's long in the tooth now. Who's your team?
I'm a 49ers fan. I'm not a big Purdy fan, but
Cold as ice, man. The guy is just like a doctor. He's so cold as ice. I like it. McCaffrey's incredible. He's a phenom.
Oh, I fucking love McCaffrey, bro. We got the other players besides the quarterback are just so damn good too, man.
Boy, did the Eagles fold their tent. What's wrong with them?
They fell the fuck apart. Everybody knew that the Cowboys would. I love all these videos of like the Cowboy fan girls dancing and getting all super, and they got their fucking cowboy hat and their big chains and their belts, and I ain't gotta see that shit no more. Ain't gotta worry about that. That's the same with
I haven't liked the Cowboys since Roger Staubach was the quarterback. I liked Staubach because he was Navy. He did his hitch, and then he came, and then he went into and I liked Tom Landry. I really liked then I liked the Cowboys. And when Dorsett was there too, he was pretty good too. But I just have Michael Irvin and all these other guys, they got too full of themselves, and then they try to rub you. And yeah, I don't think so. I like Tony Romo as a announcer more than I did as a quarterback. He's a good announcer.
Well, I think Aikman was fun, but I was a 49er fan back then. So,
True.
You know, I was more of a Steve Young guy, but Aikman was fun. Emmitt Smith was fun.
Yes.
They're all fun players, but I can't stand Cowboy fans. Just like the Buckeye.
I'm not a Cowboy fan. I can't stand them.
Buckeye fans are worse than any of them because Buckeyes are known for cheating and shit. So I just can't stand Buckeyes either.
So you like blue, don't you?
Huh?
You like blue, Michigan?
Oh yeah, Michigan. It's been a long time since we won. We finally got one, and pretty happy with that. Yep. About time we I didn't think we could beat Alabama. It just seemed insurmountable to me. But hey, we got them. Fuck it. It's fun because we got beat for so long. I just can't stand Ohio State fans. So. And where I'm from is Ohio, and that's all you see. So even if they win or lose, they're going to still wear their Buckeye shit, but they just wear it a little less confident whenever they lose to Michigan. You know, it's like
I have to say, being in what was the Pac-12, Ohio State. I went down to the Rose Bowl to watch Oregon play Ohio State. And I think that's when Pryor was the quarterback for them, and we had Masoli. And there were some bad calls, but. I don't know if you've ever been to the Rose Bowl, but it's probably the crappiest stadium in the country. You're so far away from the field, you can't see anything.
Are you talking about Columbus?
I'm talking about the Rose Bowl.
Where is the Rose Bowl?
It's in Pasadena, California.
Oh, fuck.
The Rose Bowl is the oldest. It's the oldest bowl game. It's over 100. I mean, it's the oldest. The Rose Bowl is the oldest bowl. But the stadium itself, to sit in there, the aisles are very, very narrow, fore and aft, and there aren't very many runs. So that if you're near the end, all you're doing is standing up and sitting down as people are going by you to get. And the stairs to go up and down, the rise is like about 1.5 feet. So when you have to go one step at a time to try to climb up these stairs, there's no concessions in the stadium. You have to go completely out of the stadium to get anything, unless somebody goes walking by. So it's an old stadium, and it's storied and it's pretty, but it's not a particularly comfortable thing. Where I go in Eugene at Autzen Stadium, you're right down on the players. There isn't a bad seat in Autzen Stadium, and you can see the game so well. You can see everything. You're right on it. At the Rose Bowl, you're way the hell away.
We have a stadium in my town. It's called Spartan Stadium, and they sold it to the Notre Dame High School now, so it's all painted in blue and gold or whatever. But it was a professional football, not NFL. This was like AFL days or something, and I think there was an Indian football player. He used to be an Olympian that played for him.
Jesse Owens?
No, not Jesse Owens.
Oh,
the other
not
one,
Jesse Owens. It was
Diaz, something Joe Diaz. He was
Jim
anyway.
Thorpe. Jim Thorpe was the Indian.
Exactly. I think Thorpe might have played for him. I'm not sure. I'm just putting it out there.
Incredible. Jim Thorpe was unbelievable.
And our team, the Portsmouth Spartans, they won championships and the whole thing. They won them from my town, but they got sold to Detroit. So I'm from where Detroit's team's from. And the stadium I could drive down to it. It's old, decrepit, very fucking old. And our high school team used to play there, the Trojans. And I remember you go to take a piss, and it was like a long bathtub, and everybody could just take a piss. And that's so fucking
That's
old
old style. I mean, that's the way it was. That was
Yeah.
the way it was at Autzen for a long time too. Now it isn't. But yeah, that's the way it was.
It's hardcore, man. But it's fun.
You're there to
think
see
of the
football.
history.
You're not there for the amenities.
No, you shouldn't be. No. It's sad though, because it's probably going to get destroyed eventually. You know, they're going to probably destroy it, and it's a piece of history. So
It's very hard to renovate those things and make them pencil. And you have to have a team that's there to basically pay for the tickets too, and that's tough.
it got to a point to where I think they just gave the property away a few times. So what can you do?
Fair enough.
All right, well, we're gonna get out of here so Little Shack can get to sleep.
Okay.
Thank you for hopping on.
Sure, my pleasure.
Yeah, I'll see you Friday. There's no category, so
Okay.
just maybe have some books by you that you want to show that you got recently, and
Okay, we'll do.
we'll figure out some when we get there. It might just be a chill session. We'll plan on the next one.
Sounds fine with me.
All right. I
Okay,
enjoy
Dave.
having you on. And thank you, Chad. I appreciate y'all. We're just gonna ride on out of here. See y'all Friday on the Collector Club, man.
I'll be there.
Biggie. Biggie. Biggie.